Alrighty, what's going on, everybody? My name is Blitzwinger, and of course, welcome back to WWE Universe Mode, and more importantly, welcome to the first episode of Universe Mode for WWE 2K14. I just did WrestleMania, of course, and now we are on a completely brand new calendar year. So without wasting any time, let's get rocking, let's get rolling. Of course, we've got a lot of really cool storylines being set up. Some other new features that I've never actually explored in this universe mode, so I guess we'll find out together now, won't we? So we kick off the show. If you don't know how this works, of course, basically what I do is I simulate the entire Raw, and then we play out the main event match. So for tonight, we've got Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus, of course, both men who came up just a wee bit too short against Randy Orton this past Sunday at WrestleMania. They go one-on-one, and Daniel Bryan is able to score himself the W after a very, very impressive back-and-forth contest here tonight. We've got the Cruiserweight Champion Ryback. Yes, you heard me correctly. He defeated Rob Van Dam for that title after bullying his way into the match. But he will be facing off against the brand new Intercontinental Champion in Roman Reigns. And tonight, the Spear was able to reign supreme. Get it? Get what I did there? Reign supreme? Boom! Alrighty. Next up after that, we've got AJ Lee facing off against Caitlyn here tonight, of course, to determine the #1 contender once again for that women's championship that is currently being held by Lita. Next up after that, we've got the Dudley Boys challenging Eric Rowan, or the Wyatts, I should say, Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. And, of course, Eric Rowan and Luke Harper, with a little bit of assistance from the one and only Bray Wyatt, were able to get themselves the victory at WrestleMania to win that tag team gold. And tonight, Luke Harper pins Devon Dudley once again. And this is going to be a very, very interesting feud between these two particular groups indeed. It has been going on for a while, but it's only been getting more intriguing. It's really like a fine wine. And in our main event of the evening, we will see CM Punk, still WWE Champion, take on Batista. My oh my, of course, CM Punk. Whoa, this is a submission match. I didn't even know it was a submission match. Sweet. Alrighty, so I guess the game decided to make it a submission match. I never did that, but nonetheless, it is Punk versus Batista tonight. Of course, Batista defeated John Cena at WrestleMania to become #1 contender for the title. CM Punk defeated Stone Cold Steve Austin in the main event to retain the title. And tonight, we will see CM Punk. I guess I need to join. Yeah, alright, sweet. And tonight we will see CM Punk take on Batista in a submission match after Batista talked a big game earlier on in the night, saying that now he's going to beat up the skinny Punk, who's champion, because he believes that he got lucky at WrestleMania and he certainly did not deserve to be in the main event. And the only reason he was there is thanks to Stone Cold Steve Austin being able to be a draw. So CM Punk took that to heart and challenged Batista here tonight to a match, even though these two are going to be facing off for the title at Extreme Rules. Tonight, Punk and Batista go one-on-one in a submission match. So we will see how this one goes. Of course, Batista does not have a submission in his arsenal, so it's going to be very intriguing to see how this one unfolds. Look at this, Punk really opening up with a quick pace to the match here early on, and now Punk, look at this. Beautiful dropkick delivered from the current WWE Champion. And look at this now, Punk going for his first submission of the night. Very nicely done here. Batista is in trouble early on, but I find it very interesting that Batista, of course, did quite a bit of MMA training with Cesar Gracie. So does Punk. He does train with the Gracies as well. So both men do have quite a bit of experience in the submission department, and both men are very big fans and practitioners of mixed martial arts. Therefore, I really find that this is going to be a very interesting clash of styles. You've got the power and physicality and explosiveness of Batista versus the technique, agility, and speed of CM Punk. Oh my, and look at this now. Punk's in a little bit of trouble here. Looks like Batista is starting to manhandle this match. Oh, beautiful maneuver there from Batista. Not something you very often see him go for. And look at that kick, though. That is something that Punk does go for very often, and he executes it picture perfect, as he always does. And look at this now. Beautiful reversal there from Batista, who's playing a much more technical matchup here against Punk. Punk now with a reversal of his own into the DDT. And look at this now. CM Punk going for some big here maybe. Ooh, it's the elbows to the face. Oh my goodness. Those things are brutal. Whenever I see Punk go for that, I really would not want to be in the shoes of his opponent, whoever you are. pure elbow to your skull is not a fun experience, I would imagine. Ask anybody on planet Earth. And look at this now, Punk. Ooh, with a beautiful spinning elbow maneuver there to Batista. Of course, as you can see, Punk has definitely implemented a lot of mixed martial arts maneuvers into his offensive style. But Batista tonight showcasing a much more diverse offensive style than we typically see. Now kind of getting back to his more traditional roots with big clubbing blows, the big rights and lefts landing on the temple of the champion. I'd also have to consider the fact that both men are coming off of very, very brutal matches just last night. Of course, against, well, Batista had a ladder match against Cena, and Punk had an absolutely grotesque and gruesome brawl and war against the one and only Stone Cold Steve Austin, of course. And look at this now, Punk. What's he on for? Oh, wow, what a brilliant maneuver there from Punk. I don't believe I've seen him go for that, well, ever, to be quite honest. That was a very, very creative, ingenuity-driven maneuver there. And look at this now, Punk. Punk is starting to roll up. I hadn't even realized how quickly the pace has quickened for this match. And Batista's busted wide open. That scar tissue from last night is still busted. Oh, my goodness. But Punk, just when he was setting up for the GTS, Batista able to get out of it. And look at this now. Starting to return the favor to Punk with the big left hands. The scar tissue from last night. The, what are they called? The stitches from last night busting open. Like a lava erupting from the skull of Batista. And the animal. It seems like this wounded animal is starting to become unleashed as he is just, oh my goodness, look at that brilliantly timed spinebuster from Batista. And the champion is in big, big trouble here. I have to believe that the champion is in big, big trouble here right now as the single Boston Crab locked up from Batista. Imagine all the strength that he's got to play with here. Oh, what's he going for here? Oh my God. No, 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 look at this. The Batista bomb. And the ring rattles with the ferocity with which Batista is able to deliver this maneuver. And look at this now. What's he going for here? Oh, and a backbreaker to the lifeless WWE champion, CM Punk. And look at this now, working on the arm. Just trying to pick apart the body of Punk here is Batista. Batista's got Punk in a lot of trouble here. Punk is definitely not in a good position for that matter. As the camel clutch, look at the way that the back is just arcing. Oh my goodness. He could literally snap the champion's back in half. This is a very, very much a match that is probably going to play a part into their main event matchup at Extreme Rules. I mean, you have to think that the injuries suffered or incurred in this match are going to play a factor. Look at this though, Punk showing that he is no slouch when it comes to getting physical. And look at this now, CM Punk is getting fired up. And he's got Dave Batista in a little bit of trouble here. And look at this now, Punk with a big kick right to the face. And another one follows that up. The twisting neck breaker from Punk. Beautiful timing on that. And CM Punk is heading to the top rope. Here he comes with the elbow. Beautiful timing on that. And now Punk. Oh, I thought he was going to go for some serious there. But look at this now. Batista going for the Batista bomb again. And the second Batista bomb. Oh my goodness. Did you see the way the neck just snapped back on the WWE champion CM Punk? And he is in big trouble now. I think that this is going to be it. This has got to be it. This has got to be it. Somehow he reaches the rope break though. Somehow CM Punk able to reach the rope break. Oh, and now Batista. Look at this. It might just be a little too much for Punk to handle, as Batista is just able to dictate the pace of this match. Ever since he was busted wide open, I actually thought that would be the turning point for Punk. But since then, it's been Batista who has dictated the pace of the match. And look at this absolutely explosive spinebuster. And now Batista, what is this? What is this submission hold here? What is this submission hold? And CM Punk, he will not tap. He will not tap. He will not tap. He just went out. And the referee is forced to call the match. Oh my goodness. That was absolutely brilliantly impressive from the Animal Batista, who is able to dominate the WWE champion tonight. And I have to be honest, if I was a betting man, my money would be on Batista come Extreme Rules. Because this man is definitely hungry, and he wants the WWE title that is currently held around the waist of the man you see battered and bleeding down on the floor, CM Punk. That was pretty funny, the face he made. He was like, oh, look at my face! I have blood! Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and press exit. And now we're going to head off to Smackdown. Now, Smackdown, if you guys don't know, I never booked that show. That show is completely done by the game itself. So it basically kind of decides what actually happens and everything like that. So we'll see. Alrighty, so the opening contest of the night, we'll see Christian and Heath Slater go one-on-one as Christian returning here tonight, able to score himself a very impressive pin victory over Heath Slater. Caitlyn and Natalya go one-on-one as Caitlyn defeats Natalya and now says that she wants another shot at AJ Lee in order to potentially position herself as #1 contender for the Women's Championship of the World. Sheamus and Daniel Bryan continue their massive rivalry as Daniel Bryan is victorious here tonight. Ooh, this is a very intriguing matchup here as the Rhodes brothers take on the Shield in Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins. And the Shield walks out with the victory tonight as Goldust makes a little bit of a mistaken calculation, allowing Dean Ambrose to capitalize on that, score the 1, the 2, the 3. And in our main event of the evening, we will see Randy Orton versus The Big Show. Here we are. Alright, here we go, ladies and gents. It will be Orton versus Big Show tonight. Of course, coming off the heels of WrestleMania, Randy Orton defeated Sheamus and Daniel Bryan. And Teddy Long, the general manager of SmackDown, has said that he wants someone fresh, someone new in the title picture. And that's why he threw Big Show in there to give him a chance to potentially win here tonight. So if Big Show secures himself a victory, obviously that positioned himself as the #1 contender for the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. But we will see how that goes. Oh, look at that big back body drop from Big Show, who's just sending Orton over. And look at this now, the Viper. Absolutely brilliant series of uppercuts and punches there. But look at this now. Big Show emphasizing his strength and size with that beautiful gorilla press. And look at this now, Orton trying to ground the Giant. Of course, doing everything he can with a ginormous knee right to the chest of the 7-foot Giant superstar. Look at this now. Orton trying to get a little bit of offense going, but Big Show able to get out of it. And now he's up again. And look at this now, Big Show again doing a really great job of being able to reverse here in time. And I have to be honest, I have to favor the Big Show here tonight in terms of the fact that he does not have or has not had a match at WrestleMania, which means that he is a much fresher man. He is much more prepared for this match. And of course, he's also being given a huge opportunity to be in the title picture. Once again, Orton goes for the clothesline, misses that, and eats a shoulder tackle instead. And look at those clubbing blows. Oh my God. Back on Raw when we were talking about CM Punk's impact with elbows, you think those are bad? Imagine getting punched by this dude. And look at this now, Orton firing off a little bit of offense of his own, but unfortunately for him, it is another brilliantly timed counter from the Big Show, who just ragdolls Randy Orton across the entire ring. Look at those clubbing blows. The World Heavyweight Champion, I should say, is in big trouble. And look at this now. Look at this. This is not where Orton wants to be. This is not a good view of the arena. Oh my goodness. And look at this, Orton. Now just trying to get something going here. But Big Show is just too much for him to handle. The Big Show just able to absolutely destroy him early on here with the STO. Now is the Big Show. Big Show delivering that STO and then just steps right on the chest of Orton. Look at that spear. Look at the spear just spearing in half. The World Heavyweight Champion Orton is in big trouble here. And look at this. He's going to go for it. He's going to go for it. The KO punch. This is it. This has got to be over. This has got to be over. And Orton somehow kicks out. The World Heavyweight Champion will not submit to this loss. Oh my goodness. That was impressive as heck. I must say. I was very impressed with the fact that Orton managed to kick out there. But it seems like that boot was just too much to handle for the Viper. Oh my. So this means that Big Show is going to be in the title picture, I'm assuming. Which is quite an interesting proposition. I definitely would not mind seeing Big Show. But What is this? That's Antonio Cesaro! Cesaro's out here, and he's proclaiming that he wants a shot! He wants a shot against Orton! What the heck? How things have turned! My oh my, how will this all unfold next week on WWE Universe Mode? It was 2 very, very poor weeks for the WWE and World Heavyweight Champion respectively, suffering losses to potential #1 contenders, but now we've got another man thrown into the title picture, and that is Antonio Cesaro. Of course, after the match here, Randy Orton attacking the Big Show with an absolutely hellacious RKO, not admitting and not wanting to accept his loss. But then it is Cesaro who comes out here and proclaims that he is a man who wants a shot at the Viper Randy Orton. That being said, of course, if you guys enjoyed the episode, make sure to smash that like button, share the videos with your family and friends, and favorite the videos as well. And of course, tune in next time as we continue our road to Extreme Rules, the first pay-per-view coming off of WrestleMania. Have a fantastic day, guys, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace out. See you later, alligators.